What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map. And we're back at it again with that Chinatown grind. Yes, guys, I'm back in Chinatown because I want to get this Chinatown done. I know I sound like a broken record, on and on, skipping over and over. Chinatown, 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 Chinatown. But there's a lot of work to be done here, and the fireworks are popping off. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done here on Chinatown, so I can't slack. I can't take a break. As much as I want to start work on something else, I just feel compelled to keep working on Chinatown. Now, in Monday's video, I worked on this building here, and I pretty much finished it off. I did go in super fast motion, so you didn't really see it intimately, but I feel like we've seen it pretty much. But what we haven't seen is this building. This building went up overnight, and if I'm being real with you guys, if I'm being honest, I can't exactly remember where we ended off. So I'm just going to show you this building, and I'm pretty sure you haven't seen this one. I don't think you've seen that one either, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm getting a lot of lag, but I'm not 100% sure, but so we won't even go in there. Alright, so what this building is here, we're going to take a little tour to Chinatown, and this is sort of like... it looks like a nursery where they're selling plants, but my intention was for it to... Wow, it's super laggy. Is this guy? Okay, can't have it. Bye. So my intention was to make this like a nursery type place and have it sort of like a place where you can buy stuff. Because my idea from the beginning was this street here would be a bunch of markets. Right, to be markets all along this street where the real Chinese, you know, this is like the tourist Chinese, the tourist area, and this is sort of like trinkets and stuff like that. This is gonna be where the Chinese hang out, where they're buying duck heads and fish heads. Fish head table full, and you know what I mean, that sort of thing. So I wanted to make this like a market. We got crystals here. This is sort of touristy, I guess. So. If you guys had any way to make this look more like crystals, then I'm all ears. I would love to hear what you got to say about that. And then I also have this to do. I haven't done this yet. Maybe we can work on this today. I don't know. We will see. But this is sort of like a back alley where the homeless kind of hang out. A little homeless place. So we'll have some dumpsters back there. Dumpster diving, dumpster diving. Anyway, to get back to what we're talking about, this is like a place to buy lettuce. I don't know. A place to buy some sort of food that the Chinese people eat. I don't know what they eat. You know, kimchi. I think that's Korean. I don't know, whatever. This is not like nondescript. What you're going to find in here is like various kinds of fruits and veggies, basically. And this is a place where the Chinese come. Okay, let's get on the juice because it's going to be dark in here. Now, as I've done for most other buildings on this map in Chinatown, on the top of it, we have... You know what? Something should go here. Hold on. Just 1 second. Always building, my friends. Always building. It never ends. Never ends. Let me put a thing here. Very good. Maybe a little table here. Details, guys. Details. You can't skimp on details. Details go such a long way in telling your story. The story of your map. You gotta have details. There we go. That's a little bit better. Anyway, what this is an apartment complex, I guess you would call it, but a very small one, okay? This is like a one-room studio apartment. A studio, in case you guys weren't aware, is when you have just one room. You got your kitchen, your living area, your bedroom area, all in the same place. I made a place to, you know, let's do that. Made a place where I could hide some loot, some loot in here. Yeah, plenty of places to loot and scavenge up in here. Oh, you didn't see that. You didn't see that one. Okay, so that, you know, pretty standard, nothing too fancy. A little place for, you know, a young person to live. This is a person who, you know, is living by themselves most likely, or maybe it's just a couple, and they're just new to this country, right? And they don't have a lot of opportunity, so they could afford this little place above Chinatown, above a market in Chinatown. So that's where they live. And yeah, you're not gonna find too much like high value stuff in here. You might find a little food. You might find a little. I don't know what you might find. I don't know. I'm not at that point yet. I'm not even finished with the ghetto, my friends. I still haven't finished the ghetto, you know, filling chests in the ghetto. Okay, this is the communal bathroom. Okay, this is like the top floor. And since there's no space for bathrooms down below, I decided that the bathrooms would be like shared up here. So we've got some urinals. This is a... what do you call it? When it's male and female? What's it called? Multi-sex? That's not what it's called. Unisex bathroom. That's what it's called. This is a unisex bathroom. Also unisex showers with no partition. So I guess you got a shower in your what would you call it? Your swimsuit. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Swimsuit. I don't know. Let's put something like this. There should be kind of like a sink here. Yeah, what am I doing? There should be a sink. Oh. That's just exposed to the world, isn't it? That's no good. Well, what we can do is I wanted to make this a mirror. This is how I've been making mirrors these days. And we'll make a sink. As you can tell, this was the first draft, right? You know, it's always a draft. Something like that. I guess. I don't know. It's not perfect. A place for them to brush their teeth is basically what I'm going for here. What is this? That's also exposed to the outside world. Man, this... Again, another one lighting off fireworks. They'll make me kick you too. You guys are free to join my server anytime you see it open, like now. Just gotta add me. If you know, if you add me and you still can't join, then add someone who's in the game frequently. You see their names here from time to time in the videos. The game is always open, so just add me or add someone and you can join the game. But if you are going to be on this server, my friends, then you got to stay out of my way. If you're going to do something that causes lag like Xbox Man was doing, I mean, no offense to Xbox Man, I'm sorry I had to kick you, but it was super laggy because of all the fireworks he was popping off, and he's serving no purpose on this map, so I had to get rid of him, okay? Nothing personal, it's just, I got to make a video, guys, and if it's super laggy during the video, I get distracted, and then I can't make a good video for you guys. So, yes, anyone's free to join me, and as long as they're being respectful, then it's all good. Okay, so now what I want to work on today is there should be another spot right here. I want to build another one of these towers. Let me get off the juice. I hate being on the juice outside. Okay, so I want to build another tower that's next to this one. And this one's probably going to be another, like, sort of like a market like this. Maybe this is where they're going to buy fish heads. Fish head shop. I have been, you know, taking into consideration a lot of your ideas. I think a taxi service. I think who suggested that? I don't know. I'll go back and see. But the taxi service and some other things. But yeah, so I wanted to build another. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I'm all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to like make this a little more Chinesey. Something like that. Man, the lag is incredible right now. Can't wait for servers, for realms. That's going to be so great. I don't know how much it'll reduce lag, but it should help, I would think. I mean, I'm no expert on what, you know, no one really knows what they're going to do with realms and how it's going to work, I guess. But, you know, hopefully it reduces lag. That would be nice. That would be a kind of a dream. Okay, so this one I'm going to make super simple. I've been going like super detailed and super Chinesey on a lot of them. And, you know, when I went to Chinatown in San Francisco, when I was doing research for this map, I noticed that there was a kind of a mixture of super old Chinesey style buildings and like kind of modern buildings. And, you know, the modern buildings come in all shapes and sizes. So I didn't want to like pigeonhole myself. I just want to see how big we should make it. Not too big. I like when they're like when they feel really cramped. I like the cramped feeling. It makes Chinatown seem more realistic to me. That's a nice cramped building right there. So we'll make this one kind of cramped, and we'll do my patented method. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll add some of these, and then we'll add some of this and that. I think that should work. Something like that. Oi. So what I do is I just hold down RB and I go like this. We'll just do a couple levels of this and see what it looks like, just so that, you know what I can do on this side is I don't need to put a wall. We'll just double skin it. That'll buy me some space, actually. I did all this work on this wall here for no reason, but that's all right. That's okay. I don't mind so much. It's no big deal. No big deal. How does that look? This might be the same thing, actually, but since we don't know for sure, we'll just do it like this. And, yeah, I kind of want to do this kind of realistically, kind of old school-like, you know what I mean? But modern old school. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Am I making any sense to you guys? You know, while I'm doing this, I forgot that today's Friday, and we have a little tradition on this Desolation map. On Fridays, I go through the comments from the previous week, and I pick out one to talk about. So this week is going to, you know, be interesting. Okay, let's get into this week's comment of the week. Alright, this week's comment of the week comes from Funtime Springstrap, and he says, I believe this new video upload plan will be fine. Besides, this channel is yours, and I believe if this plan is the best for you, then you have my support 1000%. Thank you, Funtime Springtrap. I really do appreciate that sentiment. What he's talking about is on Monday's video, I said that I was going to revamp the scheduling that I've been doing on my channel. And, you know, we're coming off another revamping, so it's kind of... You know, I'm revamping the revamp. It's mainly because I'm injured, and you know, it's just hard for me to put out these videos, and I don't know. I just feel like, you know, I explained all this on Monday, so I'm not going to go into it again. I just feel like if there's fewer videos, hopefully more people will watch them. That's just a theory of mine. I don't know if that's going to pan out to be true, but that's what I'm hoping. And so I ran it across you guys, and I want to thank the Funtime Springtrap for that comment. You know, he's right. It is my channel, but I am doing it for you guys. So I really do appreciate your input, and I want to encourage a lot of you to be more be real with your comments, right? I don't care how you feel, as long as you express your true feelings, then that helps me. If you express your true feelings to me, then I can do something with that. So if you're just going to be a troll for no reason, then that doesn't help me. If you're just going to be nice for no reason, that doesn't help me either. I'm looking for real, honest to goodness criticism. I understand that criticism is what makes us better, and I'm not going to look at criticism as like an attack on me. I'm just going to say, okay, that's how that person sees things. If a lot of people see things from that point, maybe it has some validity. So make your voice heard on this channel. You know, my hope was, you know, this YouTube community that we've created here on the Beancrew49 channel, it's not really like other channels. I wanna foster a very tight-knit community. That's my goal here, and in order for a tight-knit community to exist, you guys have to participate. You're gonna have to put the comments in the comment section. Don't just see these videos as, you know, me entertaining you. That's one thing I wanted to say. It's not just me entertaining you. This is us like interacting. So I say some things in the video that might prompt some community interaction, and now it's your turn to respond to that sort of thing. So, you know, last video I asked you to say what you thought about the new schedule. Not too many people gave their opinions, but Fun Times did. So I really appreciate that, Fun Times Springtrap. You are the bomb.com, and so I thank you for that. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. But I'm glad to be back, and hopefully this new schedule will, hopefully this new schedule will be something that you guys can sink your teeth into. I know I promised a lot of cuts and stuff. I don't think we're going to do a cut today just because I had something to show you from the past. And I know this is kind of boring for you to watch, so let's just put a cap on this pretty soon. And we'll put a roof on it, and we'll work on the inside a little bit. So, yeah, I am planning on making these Desolation videos a tad bit longer, just since there's going to be less of them. And you know, there was some comments on Gaia, people saying, you know, make Gaia longer since there's only one a week now. But I might go back to 2 a week, just for right now, just for while I'm healing. I don't want to stress myself too much with the Gaia, so we'll probably go back to 2 a week eventually. So never fear. All right, so these places. Okay, imagine this is a place that's selling duck heads. So these places always have windows, right, where the ducks are duck heads, where the ducks are hanging. So we'll make a window here. We'll make a door here. Perfect. So you come in, the ducks are here. I already have one store like this. Let's go over it. This place is like not really a tourist store. Where is this place? I had things hanging in the window, yeah, like this. So it didn't really come across, so I need to learn a lesson from this and see if I can make it come across better. Yeah, I gotta work harder to make that come across. So I'll make the window bigger, and I think that might help. Let's take this out. Put in some of that. Quartz slabs. One person said it was, who was it? It was Finn Human. He said, you know, I'm really going crazy on these terracotta blocks. Am I worried that, you know, this part of the city will look like way different than other parts of the city? And to that I respond, absolutely not. In fact, that's what I want. You know, when you think of a city this large, if the whole city looks the same, then it feels like Minecraft, right? It feels like someone made it. But if you look at a city, you know, millions of people have come together to create that city, and so different parts of the city look different, right? And different elements of the city look different. So that's kind of great as they add these blocks. You know, the new part of the city that I'm making now doesn't look the same as the old part, and I think that's a really cool thing. I might still go back to the old parts of the city and spice them up with a little bit of flair with these newer blocks like terracotta blocks and stuff like that, but I definitely don't want to go overboard because I like the fact that Chinatown looks different now because suddenly we had terracotta blocks, so Chinatown's got its own little feel, and I think that's really cool. Personally, I think that's really awesome, so we'll run with that and see how far it takes us. Definitely see how far it takes us. Man, yes, I'm looking forward to all the new stuff. People have been asking me about that. I'm not sure if I'm going to answer that in Creative Question of the Week, so I actually won't speak on that right now. Okay, maybe we'll speak on that next Monday. I don't know. I feel like I should address it. This hits me in a huge way. This is like a huge change coming on the horizon here. Let's go with that. I like the checkered floors. I don't know why. They're simple to make, and it gives a new dimension to your builds. Checkered floors from time to time, something like this. So this is gonna be where they're cutting up the ducks, or the fish. Maybe there's gonna be a lot of fish in here. Maybe this is a fish shop. This is one of those rare times where I'm building without a solid plan. Usually I'll have like a plan of attack as I'm going into this. But not today, not today. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a cut here, guys, and we will be back, and I'll have the bottom floor of this done, and then I'll show it off to you, okay? We'll be back. And we are back. I worked on the downstairs just a little bit. It's not a meat market. I was, trying to decide between fish and beef. So now we just got a meat market. Here it is. Worked a little bit. It's not too much. If you guys have any ideas for any details that I could add to this thing, I am all ears. Basically, this is your standard place to buy meat. And a lot of it's nondescript. You don't even know what it is. It's chicken, it's beef, it's tofu. Who knows? I do know it bleeds, though. As you can see here, it does bleed. So it could be anything, really. But yeah, it's just... I don't know, try to pack it in, make it feel compacted, like you're like in Chinatown. Everything's smaller in Chinatown, you know what I mean? So that's the idea behind that. I still have this to do. I haven't worked on that, but this is going to be the stairwell that takes you all the way up here. This is probably going to be more apartments, as I said. A lot of apartments going on here. Got a crew of people just standing around doing nothing. Got Beancrew49. Okay. Who's this? Wild Soldier doing nothing. Manix Gamer doing nothing. Causing lag. Oh, we also got Beancrew48. Okay, thanks for causing lag, guys, and doing nothing. But yeah, I have a lot of work to do on this building, and I'm going to do this off camera. So the next time you probably see it, it's going to be a little bit more completed, and it's going to be a little bit more modernized. This is not Beancrew47. What's going on here? But yeah, this is the gist of it. You guys get the gist of it. So Chinatown's coming through. It's coming in fast. I can't wait to apocalypsize this place. Remember, I've not apocalypsized anything. This is just how it looks before the apocalypse. This place is going to be trashed. Just trashed. Imagine the most trashiest place you could ever imagine. This is Chinatown in the post-apocalypse. This is going to be trashed, all right? So use your imagination and you will figure out what it will look like. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. As always, you guys have been a stellar community. Thank you for sticking with me in these trying times as I get back on my feet, and I really appreciate you coming back for videos after the hiatus. I really do appreciate you leaving your likes. It really shows me that I did something well and that you enjoyed the video. Also, your comments are great. I really enjoy your comments and reading them and responding to them and just being a community. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you can catch up on all these videos and get them in your inbox. All right, that's it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.